terms of alignment,
Yeah.
you set up over it. Do you feel like you're going towards the middle of that green, or in
When it's just a normal shot right here,
just a normal shot? Do you feel like you're
I feel like I'm aiming. I want this ball basically to be between the two pins.
okay?
Okay. Which gives me a margin of going either way if I don't strike it.
Okay.
Perfect.
There you go. Like you say, it's
There's the margin of error.
yeah. I wish more students, more mid to higher handicaps would realize that, in a sense where if you aim towards the middle of the green, like in your case, if this was not your best shot, you have that margin of error you're looking for.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not going to hit every one absolutely perfect. There's a good miss.
Yeah, kind of a little thin, kind of a little skinny,
Yep.
but you're right in the middle of the green.
Yep.
You're at least 1 putt away. When in your case, everything's a 1 putt.
This club is longer than what I would be using. Most of the time, this club should be going over the green. All right, so.
There you go, good swing there. So, what club do you have?
7-iron.
Distance.
I mean, you got range balls, everything else. I've been playing this club about 130 and 135.
Okay.
That's where it works out to.
How long have you had the set?
About half the summer, half the year.
Here we are, mid to late fall in Chicago. Typically it's 30 degrees cooler. Number one, we probably wouldn't be out here if it was 40 degrees. Wouldn't blow off the lake. Number two, it's 72, 74 degrees out. Wind blowing out south. But, hey, well, granted, any part of the country will take it this time of year. There you go. Got a good swing right at your target.
That's a funky ball too.
Yeah.
You see it kind of
Knuckled up there a little
knuckled
bit.
up there.
So on this one, set up the ball like you normally would. I just want to check your alignment. So you're gonna theoretically, normally I should say, your alignment is pretty good anyway. So that alignment is on your foot line. Would you say that it's? Where would you say that it is? Tell it.
Probably a little left of where I want it. Probably, but
You want it?
it's still, I mean, I don't think it's bad, actually. All right?
I was gonna say in general, it's your alignment's pretty spot on for where you want to hit it. And there you go. That's right where you're aiming too,
A little fat, I pulled that a little bit.
kind of. But that's also wind aided too.
Not by much. I disagree with that. I think that was kind of a sloppy swing overall. All right, but let's see what happens here. Let's stay with this alignment and see where we go. And the win, right there. If I move this puppy. Right there. Okay.
There you go. Right on that light pole too. A little cut on it. So, when you play, of course, playing 9 holes, karting back-to-back 33s for 9 holes.
Yep.
Do you, when you're actually in the zone, quote unquote, the zone, kind of have that mentality of good shot, bad shot. Do you rate it, or just kind of hit it and go play it again?
Of course, the first question is, I hit it well, I didn't hit it well, or I got away with missing it. Yeah. I don't go, it's a one 20 feet from the pin, I basically, he said, okay, I hit a pretty good shot. If it goes the trajectory I wanted, everything else, it still can have 20 to pins, and I can miss it, and it runs up there. That's you know, that's part of the game. I'm trying to hit every shot as pure and as clean as possible. But yeah, you know, if you hit it bad, I go, okay, got away with it, or I didn't get away with it.
Or the green flag on that one.
That was tagged.
Yeah, it was.
For me, that was tagged.
That's, I can tell by the sound on that
Yeah,
one.
me too. Exactly.
I felt that one. Yeah. That's about 70 you can hit it.
Good miss. Caught that in a little bit of the net.
Yeah. Mostly on that one.
Yeah, that was a miss. But that's when you can get, you get away with it.
Yeah.
So
it's-
may not be, you know, maybe 30.
Like you say, you get to that point where you miss it, it's a good miss.
That's right. Or it's a good bounce, or whatever.
That keeps going on. Nailed it.
Oh!
Right at the base of the flag, you got it. The flag was there, you would have made it.
Oh!
Quick with that one. That's your
Yep.
tendency right there.
Yep.
That's your big
Real
tendency.
quick.
You get quick, your arms get in, take over.
Yep.
And the ball goes
Yep.
left.
Ball go left.
Yeah, everything in your case, half the face, they're pretty square. In that case, half the square, but the face goes left.
No, that was, I think that was more.
That was more army where you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything goes left.
there's one there.
Ball knuckles a little bit.
Set the stick again.
Huh?
Set the stick again.
What do you expect?
My case, when I
What do you expect?
my case, when I see it hitting, that's what I do expect right there.
I do like these heads. I'm not sure I'm ready to find the shaft.
Finish it up, yeah.
It's a steel nip on 110.
Do you notice the difference in that compared to your old shafts?
Yeah, much heavier. Keeps me on the ball, but I still like to, maybe a little lighter so I can get maybe a little more distance out of it.
And even in that case, also keep in mind a little bit to a point, the heavier the shaft, the less shaft deflection you're gonna have.
True. But I want a little more deflection. I don't want to have to work as hard sometimes. I feel that I have to do, especially with the 5-iron off the deck versus a little less. Work on it. I'm just taking a little off of it.
Yeah.
That's right where I'm aiming.
In terms
I didn't go after it.
in terms of flex, what flex is that?
This is our flex.
And I know you've tried senior flex a little bit throughout the summer too.
Yep.
Do you know?
That seemed to be too light. That's why, I mean, if you want, you can go get this head and put the R-Flex in it. I'd like to see how that differs. See, that's just a little cut control.
That's your normal swing right there.
Huh?
That's your normal swing right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So here, so with this, to hit this, I kind of feel like I've got to be extra good,
Yeah.
a really good swing.
Yeah, put a little extra effort into it.
Yep. And I'm not sure I want to do that all the time.
Let's do that there. And
that wasn't a lot of extra effort. That was just really just.
that's your normal smooth
That was
tempo
really
right
good.
there.
Yeah, that was really good. So I'm just wondering if I get something like that, that has a slightly lighter shaft, a good, D1, D2, that,
Right.
will I get any more on it? Will I get five to, I'm looking maybe 5 to 8 yards. That's all. You're not gonna get more than that.
Right, and you're not looking for anything crazy, but
No.
what you have now, personally, I think you're doing okay with. Good.
Yeah, it's doing okay with, but I'd like to have I like my 7 iron going, 140, 145 if I can. I'm not sure I can get that out of a shaft. I'm gonna try to do some work this winter.
Well, theoretically, you could, but even in that case, it's going to take a lot of work. And like you say, during the winter, we have nothing but time. But when you stripe it like that, quite honestly, distance is the last thing on the mind. I know you want to. Everybody wants to hit farther. That's going to be the case for everyone. No matter if you, Dustin Johnson, you, me, we're the shortest hitters alive. Not by much. If anything, also to further expound on the point, right, we're working on that one.
Huh?
Right, to expound on that point a little bit, with the shaft, the slightly heavier shaft for you allows you to keep the club on plane, allows you to keep the face square to the target longer.
It does allow me to set up better all the way around. I don't disagree with it heavier. That's what's the problem when I went light with these things, with this head.
Even in that case, even though the club head is light for you, it feels lighter compared to what you've used.
No, this head doesn't.
Oh, really?
No, when I was in the later, when I was in the senior shaft, okay, I had the F2 recoil in this head, okay? And I got the heads for shaft.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Even in that case, like I say, with this shaft, it makes it, the heavier shaft makes your body tune up to your swing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And if anything, it's going to allow you to, like you say, it's going to allow you to keep the club on plane longer. It's going to allow the club face to be square longer for impact. That's what we want to see. Playing wise, that's the shot of the day for you right there.
Ooh.
See, and playing wise, that's what we want to see is more of those shots right there where they're predictable. You know what's going to happen,
Well,
and
that
you
one-
get that extra.
That one there, okay.
That one.
I'm going to try to take it back farther, all right?
See, and that shot, the shot you just hit, that's what we want to see more of.
I'm going to try to get it back up to there.
There you go.
I felt thin though.
It was a little thin, but overall your tempo looked good. Your tempo, your swing speed, the club path, theoretically based on the ball play, looks good for you. Again, it's balls, it's rainballs. Rainballs are, some of them are a little kitty wampus, they're a little, they knuckle a little bit out there. And all you have to do in this case is take more of that shot, or take more of these shots that you're hitting, especially the last 3 or 4. And even just the mentality's there for you. You're picking your target, you're sticking your target, and the ball's going to the target. That one's a struggle.
When I take it back further, okay, it doesn't square up as well. It was struck well. This Yeah, but that was, that, I think, no, you're right, I did get all that. That was hit. That was bigger, it was a bigger backswing. That was hit. So bigger backswing doesn't mean, so see, what I'm thinking is that slightly lighter, not much, slightly. Maybe a 95 or 85 shaft, all right? Maybe not even graphite, but something that's in that range where I can get it back and bring it through the square quicker. I don't have to be as quick.
Skinny on that
Yeah,
one.
move on.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, that move on is probably, especially with the driver, is probably one of my biggest swing faults. Because I want to hit it farther. So I
Everybody
think it-
does. Everybody wants this
I
long
know, so
coming
you-
back.
You move on it a little bit.
No matter the player, no matter the handicap, they want to hit that driver as far as they can. There you go. Average.
Average.
But in your case specifically, you don't.
Direction, seriously though.
Seriously, you're doing.
Direction is not,
Direction. You're super.
yeah.
Like I say, just hit that few extra 4, 5, 6, 7 yards. But in that case, that's good strike there.
That was tag.
That's your farthest one today.
That was tag. That was a good ball. That was a joke.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it wasn't that great, but
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, that's.
Even in that case, for your swing specifically, there's really no swing. It's, of course,
No,
with-
there's no. That's the point. Even so, what I want to be able to do is I would like to be able to, basically, is take that full swing through it, without my normal pace, everything being constant, but just that would allow me to get there a little bit faster and give me a few more yards. That's all. And I think that is. I don't think it's outrageous. I think it's doable.
Well, I do too. Both of us think that's achievable.
That was mixed. But see, when I get, I'm not sure if.
So, just out of curiosity, do you know the weight of that shaft?
Yeah, it's about 106. 106 grams. It's under 110. It's under 105. Somewhere around 106.
I would recommend, to your point a little bit, going down wider shaft if you can, or at least give it a shot.
Yeah.
Go down to a 95 gram shaft.
I agree. A little bit in the neck,
A little bit, but
but it plays.
again, with the
I
more
know.
miss right at that light.
I know.
bulb.
Hey, listen. If I could do more than that, if I could be more consistent than that, I would be talking. I'd be playing somewhere.
Oh, I would give me both.
Super senior tour. Super senior tour.
You'd be dragging me along too.
Here we go. I'm really going after this one.
There you go. Good swing there.
Yeah, but I mean, that's everything I've got, and I don't think I want to do that on every swing. Okay?
To be honest, though,
And I don't think that went that much farther than all the others.
right. And to be honest with you, if you do swing it harder, or it's faster in some cases, it's going to be the case with everybody. You're going to lose energy throughout the round. And this game is
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, I know. I don't disagree with you on that. Yes.
You know,
That was it.
that was.
I was nice.
One thing also remember too, is the harder you swing,